Claudine, GTD. What does GTD stand for? Tommy, I've asked a question. What does GTD stand for?
I answered your question. Got you done. Yeah.
Man, you are in a court of law. There are a lot of people in here. We can't hear you. Your Honor, you're going to have to make them speak up. What does GTD stand for?
Got the draws, okay?
Yeah, he got the draws.
All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. I'm like, hold on, Cheese. Hold on, I'm about to do the intro. All right, cool. Hold up, Cheese.
Crush, grooving. How you moving? How you moving?
Well, you was watching fucking B Street or some shit?
Yeah, B Street that shit, dog.
You bringing a motherfucking show now, nigga. Fuck that.
Oh, no problem, dog. Welcome to Trap, episode 12. Oh, shit. What the fuck going on, nigga?
Homicide.
Nah, you know we on the scene from the 215. I am Cochise, Chisiano as always. Here we go, Finito, and you know.
I am Ace Porter, a.k.a. Mr. Porter, a.k.a. Young Geechee Liberace, a.k.a. I'm out of a.k.a.
Oh, shit. Nah, we always be bugging. We always try to be serious, but we can't never fucking be serious.
No, we definitely can be serious, but it's just life is so fucked up, right? You come in this sanctuary, you see the lights is blue for Nip. You come in the sanctuary and you let some steam off, you know what I mean? But we was talking like right before, and it wasn't a topic that we were going over. I just brought up a subject, and we're gonna get into story time. But before we get into story time, what inspired this particular story, which I don't know because I cut him off before we started the show, was this dude. I don't know. It was on YouTube, and he basically came in the crib. And he had a beater on, and I guess he was over his baby mom house, and she had a new nigga over, and he looked at the boy and said, "Who the fuck is this nigga?" And she like, "Oh, I don't know exactly what she said, because the nigga, looked like the nigga looked like a washboard with a motherfucking beater on. The beater looked loose on the nigga. That's how the nigga was cut the fuck up, right?
right.
Right. So the boy, he for whatever the reason, the nigga was standing on top of the bed. So the nigga look up at him like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing on my baby mom house, nigga? Are you ready to die for this pussy, nigga? Cause I am."
Yeah, that's weird.
And then I guess the nigga just slid out the window or something. I don't really know.
All you can do is leave at that point, though, bro.
But that particular story inspired. She said, "Yo, did I tell you about the other day when I was at the motherfucking spot?"
Yeah, that did spawn a story.
Okay, story time, buddy. Let's get it.
What do you want to know about it?
I want to know exactly what happened.
Okay,
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
So, a few weeks ago, I was out on this date. The date was wonderful. It was cool. It was dope. We clicked. We hit it off. We had a couple drinks. I fucked.
He got the draws.
I got the draws.
Got the draws, dog.
But in the midst of all of that, let me rewind it back. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Let me rewind it back. When I first met this chick, she was telling me that she wanted to give me a heads up, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to give you a heads up. I do have a stalker." So I'm just like, what bitch don't? So I was like, most girls do. So I was kind of like blew it off a little bit. But this nigga wasn't nothing. This nigga was like Michael Myers in the flesh, though. Like, we were there, we were talking, and it's crazy how the universe works, because right before he walked in, I had mentioned something about that. I was like, wait, I'm like, so tell me more about this stalker that you was telling me about. And she was like,
now pause. Did you ask that question because you knew at the end of the night you was trying to put your dick in her mouth? So you didn't want like a nigga stalk. You wanted to be on point. Like a nigga might get the drop on you.
Exactly. Like
you dial for some Gucci.
I wasn't, because our conversation that we had was real brief when me and her first met. So it was kind of like, I just want to let you know I got a stalker or whatever like that. So I'm thinking like, okay, you know, maybe she's got a phone stalker. You know what I mean? Like just somebody who just calls her a lot.
What is a stalker?
So she was like, you know, yeah, you know, I got a stalker or whatever. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. So on the date, I alluded to it. I was like, so tell me more about this stalker guy that you was talking about. She was like, he's actually
right there.
Right the fuck there. Bro, I turned around and I'm like, what the fuck, dog? Like, yo, like, he came over. He was like, she was like, what are you doing here? Rodney or whatever the fuck is this? Some shit like that.
Daniel?
Oh,
what's
yeah,
a stalker name? What's a stalker name?
A stalker name? Chad. Chad.
Chadwick.
I don't know, some bullshit. But so he came over there and he was like,
Hold on, fam. Hold on.
Yeah.
So the bitch knew the nigga was right there, and she didn't even bring the topic up. She didn't say nothing about the nigga. He was just in the building. He was just in the mix.
Bro.
He always does this. So
bro, yo, that's why I said the universe works in so many different, like, mysterious ways. I lied to you not. This is on my dead father. As soon as I said that shit, he walked into the door. I lied to you not. And she just like, oh my God, he's actually right there. So I'm like, huh? And
what?
Yeah, I'm like, right. I'm like, there's not no Scooby Snack.
Shaggy?
Right. Like Shaggy? Right.
Huh?
So he came over there, right? And she was like, you know what? She like, what you doing here? And he was like, what you doing here? She was like, I always come. He was like, I came here to come get some food and all that shit like that, whatever like that. So then she was like, she just was like, no, now they going back and forth a little bit for a second. And he was like, she was like, no, you didn't. You following me and this and that. You got a tracker on my phone and all this shit like that, whatever like that. So I'm sitting back. I got my popcorn ready and all. I'm looking at like an actual fucking. It's like it was a real life fucking movie, and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers really arguing in the middle of a fucking restaurant.
Right.
So he was like, damn, you out with another nigga. You sweet as shit. Just like he was like, just like this, like another nigga. You sweet as shit. Then he was like. She was like, who this? Well, he was like, excuse me. He was like, who this? Who this nigga? So I'm about to get in my bag and start drawing. I'm just like, it ain't no reason to start drawing in the middle of the restaurant, and because this not my bitch, for one. And then two, it just wouldn't have made no sense because, go ahead, what you about to say?
But at that point, when he said, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, who this? It ain't even really about the bitch no more. It's just about the fact that you don't know what type of time this, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what, but that's what,
you might have to dress this shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm about to get to. So it's easy to just be like, you know, I could have been a tough Tony, got into an altercation right there and everything, but it didn't make any sense because I knew after that happened, I was never going to see this bitch again. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, why am I going to get into something to eventually risk getting fucked up or me fucking him up or going to jail?
Say that again for the youth that's listening to this shit. Say that one more time.
What?
You knew that you wasn't going to see her again, so you chill.
Yeah, I chill because in my heart of hearts and in my mind, like me just being a more mature Cochise now at the age of 31, I knew I wasn't going to ever see this girl again. I knew I was gonna wind up fucking her, but after I fucked her, it was just like it was the same night, same fight. It was just a one hitter quitter, like a pump and dump situation. So he just was like, who this nigga? He was like, who this nigga? Whatever like that. So I'm looking at him like, I'm like, what's up? I extended my hand to him. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, I'm Cochise. So
what he do?
He just was like, what's up? He actually said what's up. Like he was still kind of like turned up, but he was like, what's up though? And
He shook your hand?
I can't remember if he shook my hand or not, honestly.
Did that 1 second make you want to go back to the old Chisiano?
No.
You was just like, okay. You put your hand slowly back in wherever you
Yeah, because it wasn't that serious. It was kind of more of, I might not have, you know what? I don't think I extended my hand, but I did tell him who I was though. I just was like, I'm like, my name is, such and such. I'm like, if you want to sit down, you can sit down. Like, so I'm like, do y'all need a second? So, you know what I mean? I'm like, I could get up and leave and just come the fuck back or something. I'm like, if y'all got some shit y'all need to straighten out. He was like, no, he was like, you cool. He was like, you cool. He was like, it ain't that deep. He was like, I'm just letting you know. All you gotta do is get this bitch probably like another 2 or 3 drinks and you gonna get her home and start. He said it straight like that.
He was like, my nigga, good looking.
Just like that. He was like, that's what he was like. Shh, that's what I'm talking about. All you need is another 2, 3 more drinks. She's sweet for it. He was right, but he was right. I think I got like 1 more drink and we was out of there.
So he was wrong. It actually happened faster than when he was.
It did happen faster.
Was right is right, was wrong is wrong.
And so, I just was like, I'm like, do y'all need a second? You know what I mean? Like, do y'all, I'm like, I can route. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, nah. He was like, nah, you cool. He's like, it ain't that deep. He was like, she just be on some, she fucking wild. Like, every other week is a different nigga. Now,
does he still sound like a stalker?
He still sounds like a stalker simply because they aren't together. And not only that show how insecure he is. He followed her there? He followed her there. Yeah. So, because the reason why I figured, not even so much that I know, but what validates me saying that he followed her there is because she said that, I want to say like a month earlier, she was down like near Kelly Drive, like towards like Montgomery Drive, around that way. And she said she was with some other dude and he pulled up on them while they were smoking, and him and the other guy that she was with, they wound up getting into a fist fight.
Oh, because the other nigga wasn't as mature.
Exactly. So she said that turned her off. Mm-hmm. She was like, that kind of turned her off, but that's the reason why I wound up fucking her, because she was like, yo, you actually handled that situation like way different from the other guy. You see what I'm saying? And I just was like, it was no reason for me to start turning up. I'm like, I was like, yo, you're not my girlfriend. So, I'm like, if he would have like tried to swing and try to turn up on me, then I would have definitely had to defend myself. But
now if he would have turned up and swung on her, you would have just been watching. Like, damn.
That's between them.
Yeah.
You understand? That's his baby mom at the end of the day. Like, if you see what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day,
they joined it by the hip.
Like they got kids together. Yeah. So, yeah. But nevertheless, though, yeah, that's story time. Like
is her pussy good?
Her pussy was great.
Okay.
But it's not worth it though. You see what I'm saying?
So that's what happened when you give pussy to a weirdo type nigga.
As you know.
Ooh, don't I know? Bunch of fucking weirdos out here.
Right, as you know. So, that's
story time, folks.
Yeah, that's that. So
moral of the story is, don't be him. Don't have a baby by a slaughter and then be stalking other niggas and fighting niggas and all types of wild shit.
Exactly. And the moral of the story is, stop handcuffing these bitches, man. Like, that's it. Stop handcuffing these bitches, man. Fuck that. Like, if you... once it's over and done with a bitch, it's over. It's here we go, finito. That's it.
For sure.
It's over. So
and bitches going to do what they want to do, whatever. They know for a fact that they gonna fuck you.
She knew coming to that.
Didn't matter.
She knew. She didn't even have on no panties.
It didn't even matter.
I put her business out there. I gave her too much tape. She had no panties on, so she knew she was gonna fuck me anyway.
It didn't matter what that man said out his mouth. Still was gonna go down.
Right, but it's just the simple fact of the matter, though, is like, you know, I just did. It's not worth it, man. It's really not worth it. So, that's really how I feel about that. You know, that was. I don't even look at that like. I look at it like you could look at it like I dodged a bullet, but it's really more of just a. She just wasn't worthy enough to fuck with me, cause she don't got her shit straight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She don't got her shit straight. So I'm not settling for that just to fuck. I fucked her one time. That was it. Good riddance. Fuck out of here. See ya. Peace out.
Speaking of peace out, and that was it.
I'm gone. What?
And should be gone. Your man, Khan, the quitter.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? I was getting money. You told me to come through.
I did.
I said, I'm gonna pull up on my man.
I told you to come up to Miller's.
I already know the outcome.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. As a guy that was once a Khan fan, how did you feel from the beginning? Because I got there the third round. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what happened in the first round. Break down the fight for the people that didn't see it, and then let us know as a diehard Khan fan at a time, and you know, a boxing historian.
Right.
How do you feel about this? How detrimental was that to his legacy?
So I think it started. I honestly feel as though the downfall of Khan started before this Terrence Crawford bout on this past Saturday. I think, for one, it started with Danny, when Danny beat him. Then after that, it started going downhill. Then really Canelo really put like the icing on the cake once he got knocked out by Canelo. He almost died in that fight. So I think, and me saying all this is leading up to Saturday's bout.
Break it down, bro.
Amir Khan was defeated mentally and just emotionally and just spiritually. He was like defeated. So he actually shouldn't have even been in the ring with Terrence Crawford, bro. Like, Khan he's living off of the past, like what he once did. You know, him being the fastest boxer. You know, him being, you know, a title holder before. All that's like yesterday's news. So coming into the fight, I think that he had to convince himself to actually get into this fight. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't really like trying to. I don't think that he really, really wanted to be there, especially after he got hit. He got dropped in the first round, bro. So you missed that because you came in the third round.
Yeah.
So he got dropped the first round. I think that demoralized him. That shook him, like, to where those like, holy fuck, I'm actually in a fight.
And to my point, when we were having a conversation, I felt like he's a boxer that wears his heart on his sleeve type of thing. Like, if he's getting the best of you, then he gets confident.
Exactly.
And overzealous. And
exactly.
Then you know what I'm saying? If
exactly.
You catch him, and then he's like, oh shit, he get a little nervous.
He get hit. He abandons his whole game plan,
his
bro.
Whole game. Yeah. So, you know, that was my thing with him.
But let me ask you this real quick: Is it more of that Terrence Crawford is that good, or Amir Khan is just that much of a shot fighter?
That's a great question. The thing is, I feel like you just said, he had to convince himself to take the fight. He shouldn't have been in that fight in the beginning.
And to begin with, right?
Somebody that's hungry, that's you know, is popping right now,
right?
You know, this is, if you win this fight, you know, it's a good look. You back. You really back.
Really back. Really back. Really back. Right.
Really
absolutely.
Back.
Yeah.
Really back.
Yeah.
Not Danny back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that bullshit. Like, you really back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, to me, I felt like it was a 50-50 thing in this particular case, and I think that probably happened. He probably came out. He probably was nervous, and he tried to get in the rhythm, because he was throwing, like, bullshit in there that I seen.
Right.
You know. And then niggas abandon a jab, and then that's supposed to set up the punch they trying to. Then they go for it automatically, and nah, it's not happening.
That nigga got hit. He got hit in his thigh. He got hit in his upper thigh and quit. Like, do you think he was looking for a way out?
I mean, looking at his face and his body, yes.
You think, yeah.
I seen Floyd, niggas talk shit about Floyd. I seen Floyd take dick shots. And
Especially from Maidana. Maidana hit him like pretty hard.
Multiple times. And he gets back up and fucks him up even more.
Right.
It just showed he ain't had no heart.
Right.
It was gone. I feel like the punch stole his soul and he never had a heart to begin with.
That's why I look at that. And I was disappointed once the fight got stopped because that's the first time Amir ever quit. Ever quit, bro. That's the first time he ever quit.
Oh, and I think Crawford is that good.
I agree. I think, and this is not to discount Terrence Crawford's skill at all, because he's really like elite. But Amir Khan, he's not a pushover. Like, he was winning the Canelo fight prior to Canelo sparking him and knocking him out, knocking him into fucking 2027. Like, so. He was winning the fight. Even the Danny fight, I felt like he was winning that fight, you know, the first couple of rounds of that fight, and then he got sparked. And he was never the same. You hit Khan, he start doing the stinky leg. He just start doing some, like, he start doing some dance. Like, what's going on with that? Like,
yeah, jelly legs.
Yeah, so nevertheless though, it's fucked up, bro, because I really don't want to denounce myself from being an Amir Khan fan, because I really love the guy's boxing skills, like, but he's just not the same fighter, bro.
Hang it.
He ain't the same fighter. So with that being said, segueing from that, Earl and Crawford, who you got in that?
I'm gonna say
Spence,
Crawford because everybody picking
Crawford.
Earl. Everybody I know pick Earl, so I'm gonna pick Crawford.
You are you saying that just to go against the grain, or are you?
I
saying,
am.
You are,
and I feel like whoever dictates the fight can win. If Crawford get it out the way, he can win. If it goes 12, Earl start abusing him.
Right.
You know, turn into a fucking scientist in there. It can get
That's
ugly.
really a 50-50 fight.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a true 50-50 fight, bro.
So for me, if I say Crawford, it ain't me just necessarily just going against the grain. I feel like they're the best. But this is why I feel like UFC surpassed. Well, it has surpassed boxing.
UFC has surpassed, yes.
Yeah.
And you made some good points about that the other day.
Because of the fucking politics, we might not get it. We might not see it.
Right.
And I just feel like that's the reason why I fuck with UFC. They make stars. Boxing don't make any new stars.
I agree.
And you know, it's a thing where we were talking and we were just saying that, you know, if people have names or not, they're still champions, they're still, you know, professional fighters or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, if you can't beat the elite, then it's like, what are you really doing? You just here, and it's like
you're just existing.
2,200 belts on top of that, so it's just like
it's so many different belts, bro.
Yeah, it's, you know, so.
and that's what we were talking about with Danny Garcia. I don't believe he's back. I don't think he was ever really anywhere. And this is not a knock toward Danny, because I think Danny's a solid fighter. I just don't. Danny's a fighter who does. I think I said this before. He does everything good, nothing great. So, like, he's a man of many things, a master of nothing. So that's how I look at that. But
and there's only like two people that he really, you know, knocked out that, you know, is up there. Other than that, it's like
his two biggest names, I feel as though were Amir, was Khan, and Matisse. Mm-hmm. Those were his two biggest names. Everybody else were over the hill. They were shot fighters, old,
and he lost a couple joints too.
Out of shape. Yeah, I felt like he lost a few fights, especially to Mauricio Herrera in Puerto Rico.
He's like I won.
Yeah, like he had to question himself. Like, that was weird.
And don't get me wrong. Shout out to Danny, Philly, you know, Philly guy. You know, shout out to you. We actually know him personally. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Outside of that, you know, I got spade is spade. I gotta keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like Danny needs a new corner. I feel like he needs to do something. He's not really adding to his game.
Right.
And you know, he lost to some fighters that he should have beat. In my opinion, he should have beat Port. Just for the styles, because I believe styles and you know, make fights. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And who dictates the fight, wins the fight.
Normally wins the fight.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Although he should have beaten Porter on paper, it seems like he should have beaten Porter. I didn't think for a second he was going to actually beat Porter. But on paper, skill-wise, Danny has better skills than Sean. But what separates them is grit. And not only that, I think Sean is he made better adjustments. He made adjustments in that fight because he got hit. He got hit with some bombs in that fight.
Does Danny make adjustments, or does he catch people just in exchange?
Danny doesn't make too many adjustments. I feel like his biggest adjustment fight was Matisse. That was his biggest adjustment fight. Like, he adjusted in that fight. He looked amazing in that fight. I can't lie. Yeah. That was so many years ago. That was on the undercard of Floyd and Canelo. So Danny doesn't really make too many adjustments. What he does is he goes out there and tries to out punch you. Like, he tried to when I say not out punch you, because his activity ain't his output not that like high, but he tries to outpower you. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you made a good point the other day. You was like, yo, these motherfuckers now have evolved. Like, niggas are actually out here boxing. Niggas going to the body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Is none of that. So
they not flat footed.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Who does Danny beat? Like, man, we were talking
AB?
You think he beats? I know you said you thought that you think Adrian beats him though.
I don't know, bro. They both like washed to me at this point.
I think AB's more washed than him.
He's definitely more washed, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Adrian's a little bit more washed than Danny.
He is. But at the same time,
neither one of them can afford another loss.
He can't.
They can afford another loss at all. I think Danny's in a better situation. He
is in a better situation.
They keep fucking coddling Danny though. Like, they keep treating him like he's this fucking golden boy. He's not. But
well, he dropped the ball when he had the shot, when he had the chance.
He did drop the ball.
I hope he get it back, but if he gets it back, I just want to see more. I just feel like
But who does he beat? Listen, your current title holders. I'm gonna break it down real quick, and we're gonna we're not gonna stay on this topic for too much longer. But your current title holders are Terrence Crawford, who's the WBO champion. Loss if he fought if him and Danny fought.
You said Terrence? Oh yeah.
Loss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your IBF title holder is Earl Spence Jr.
Loss.
Definite loss. Your WBA champion is Keith Thurman, who he already lost to. Yeah. Who he loses to again, I think, in a rematch. And your WBC title holder is excuse me, let me backtrack. Manny Pacquiao is the WBA regular. This goes what we were talking about with the belts. Too many fucking belts. Manny Pacquiao is the WBA regular champion. Keith Thurman is the WBA super world champion, which is fucking crazy. But the WBA...
Which title means more?
The super world.
Okay.
So, the WBA regular is second in line. Then the WBC champion is Sean Porter, who Danny also lost to. Right. Who I actually think Danny would probably beat in a rematch. I would say that's maybe a trilogy. If they fought, I think Danny probably beats him maybe in Porter in a rematch, and I think it goes to third fight. So you got Terrence Crawford, you got Earl Spence Jr., Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and Sean Porter. Now, Sean Porter already beat him. Keith Thurman already beat him. He has no chance against fucking Earl Spence, and you think he has no chance against Terrence Crawford?
You think he might have a chance against Manny? I think Manny and Moppy.
I think he has a slight chance against a 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao, who I think Manny would still win. I just give Danny the benefit of the doubt because he can punch with both hands. if Manny gets into an exchange, you know, Manny, he gets sloppy sometimes and want to get into these exchanges. I feel as though if he gets into an exchange at 41 years old with a younger, stronger fighter, I think Danny could clip him. I'm not going to lie about that.
I'm going to say this point. If he start adjusting and start making people fight his fight, I think he would win more.
Danny's a counter. He's a counter puncher. He's never going to make somebody fight his fight. Unless
he does go at. There's been times where he did try to, you know, walk down.
That's against lesser opponents, though.
That is true. But my thing is, why not do that with the bigger?
Because he ain't that fucking good. That's why.
But that's just
you
why.
can't walk down Terrence. You can't walk down no Earl Spence or nobody like that. He'll get killed.
I'm not just saying just walk down. I'm just saying just be more active. He doesn't really use the jab. He's not really that active, and he's not really that good at blocking punches. He has a chin.
Or fighting off the back foot.
Yeah, he has a chin. So that works in his favor.
His chin is one of the best chins in the business. Right.
But who the fuck want to take all those shots?
Right.
Throw some shit off. Use your jab. Set up that left hook, and let's get busy. I just feel like he just need to change his corner or get somebody else.
He does need to change his corner
to add to his game. If he added to his game, I feel like the conversation would be a little bit. He'll have a little bit more of a chance. People would believe he'd be able to, instead of, you know, dropping cherries on his pictures and shit like that on Instagram.
Right.
So, you know, but
I agree. I agree, and you know, to end that off, you know, best of luck to him though. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't see him really being on top again though.
No.
And when he was on top, pause. When he was when he was when he was champ, he beat Paulie Malignaggi. Malignaggi is a commentator who came out of retirement to fight Danny. He stopped him. Then he fought Robert Guerrero for the WBC title. Guerrero actually gave him a hell of a fight. He did beat Guerrero, but he gave him a tough fight. So Danny never really beat anybody for the belt except for Amir Khan. Right. I want to say maybe, did he beat Matisse? I think he might have. I know he beat Matisse. I think Matisse might have had a belt. I can't remember, but I think he might have beat. But that was at 140. At 147 now, he's never beaten anybody for the belt. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like a eliminator. It was vacant. The belt was vacant because remember Floyd retired, dropped the WBC belt, and that's how that came about. Yeah. And then he wound up fighting Porter for the WBC belt a couple months ago and wound up losing. So that's what I'm saying. He never was really. He was, to me, was always kind of like a paper champion. So, you know, people will probably beg to differ, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But moving on,
we're gonna keep it sports.
Let's keep it sports.
Russell Wilson signed biggest contract,
lucrative deal.
Yep, in history.
Do you think he should be the highest paid quarterback over Tom Brady? No, but I respect his grind though. I respect his business. Get your money. Definitely get your money.
He ain't signed a contract for 2 days before he started throwing shots at motherfucking Future.
Yeah, I know we was talking about that. What is his whole thing with Future?
Basically,
I think honestly, real quick, I think it's like this, right? I think Future looks at Russell Wilson, and I think it's a two-way street. I think Future looks at Russell Wilson and he sees that Russell Wilson is everything that he isn't, and I think that Russell Wilson looks at Future and he sees that that Future's everything that he isn't. If that makes any sense. As far as Future being like the husband, like I think he looks at Russell Wilson as like, this dude is everything I'm not as far as relationship wise. And I think that Russell Wilson looks at Future and like, Future is everything that I'm not as far as getting bitches. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, as far as like just like swag and personality.
I don't think he cares about that shit.
That I actually do, bro. Because honestly though, like,
Tell me why.
I think he does, because I honestly feel like we was talking about this. I honestly feel like Sierra got with Russell Wilson out of default.
Out of default.
Out of default, yeah. And when I say out of default, like basically like on some shit like, remember I was telling you that I think she's gotten with Russell Wilson simply because of the fact of the matter that he provides like stability. Like, as far as like the whole family dynamic and shit like that, like she could build like a family with that guy.
I don't think so.
I do, and I think that Future is the nigga that makes her panties wet, that gets her pussy wet. Honestly,
I don't think so that either.
What? How do you feel? Please tell me. Please prove me wrong. Honestly,
I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know him, so all this shit is subjective.
we don't.
I'm just looking at the shit that's happening. As far as the situation, she had a baby with Future first. She was trying to marry Future. They didn't end up getting married. Future didn't want to be like on the Hollywood type shit or like that. He wanted to stay true to himself and his roots. And
was they married? I thought they were engaged. They weren't. I don't know if they was married.
No, I didn't say that. I said they were going to. She was trying to get married. They were trying to get married. They were engaged.
Okay.
They were trying to get married. They already had a baby. She was trying to have a family. They were trying to do the whole family shit. She wanted to, do it on some, Hollywood type shit. Had that shit in California. He wanted to do it like in an A. And I also felt as though he just wasn't ready. You talking about a nigga that just had 7 baby moms in the last 4 months and shit. So I don't think the nigga was ever. I don't think he was ready to get married.
He wanted to keep fucking bitches.
Exactly.
As he should.
So she already wanted a family. So I can't say that she just got with him because she wanted the stability and all that shit. It could have been anybody. That's what she already wanted. She wanted to be married. She wanted the companionship. That's what I think. That's why I feel like I disagree with you. I don't think it really had anything solely to do with just what the type of guy he is. Now, was she probably trying to seek she fucked Bow Wow. That didn't work out.
Yeah.
She was with 50. That didn't work out.
Yeah.
Now she with Future. That didn't work out. She probably just got tired of dealing with rappers. She probably was like, fuck it, I'm gonna deal with somebody in the sports. And at the time, he ain't had the highest contract, but he was like a humanitarian type dude, clean cut type boy, that she wasn't used to. He actually waited for the pussy for like, I don't know, a year or whatever.
That's too fucking long. Well, but that bro, but that proves my point. That proves my point even more. Once, see,
that proves my point even more.
No. Listen, females. Majority of females all get to this point to where as though they
companionship.
No, listen. They all get to the point to where as though it's like once the course then ran itself with the guys that they actually really fuck with and they really that they're really actually attracted to. Once they done fucking with those dudes and they fuck them all over and all that shit and they run through them and shit, then they want to go to the backup guys, the nice guys, the plan B guys. Shorty, on some real shit.
She never was hood. She never was street. She didn't have a street record or
Sierra.
Listen, she ain't had no street record or no shit. Like, he came in the picture and revitalized her career with that your body. And that's when like the hood started fucking with her. She never was the hood Jones.
Are you talking about Future?
I'm talking about Sierra. You saying as though she going for the guy she want or the shit she want for something else. She always was like out there like she's like trying to be squeaky clean type shit. Same like with him. They both on that squeaky clean type shit. Future over here promoting drugs. You see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you want to do. I feel like she's with someone that she actually feels like is on her type time. She was never on really Future type time. Never. You see, they come from 2 different worlds.
I don't know about that, but
just tell.
I'm just saying. I feel.
Listen to the way the bitch
but
talk.
you're not listening though.
I'm listening to you. Though.
Is just because that's her background. Just because if they're she came up a certain type of way, it doesn't mean like that doesn't have anything to do with who she's attracted to, bro. They don't got nothing to do with that.
You can't say she's not attracted to her husband. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
no, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
What?
You just ran down the list of everybody that she fucked with, right? You said she fucked with Bow Wow, who's a rapper.
And
She
also,
listen, she fucked with Bow Wow, who's a rapper. She fucked with 50 Cent, who's a rapper, and then she fucked with Future. And I mean, I don't really know who else in between that.
Ain't shit street about Bow Wow, cuz.
It's not about that. I'm just saying, but Bow Wow fucks a lot of bitches, though.
It's nothing street about him.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Yeah.
Bow Wow, I'm talking about the nigga, all three of those guys
Bow Wow wasn't fucking bitches like that at that time.
Every bitch Bow Wow hit is bad, bro. That nigga's known for running
they
down
were
on
together
bitches.
when they was little ass kids.
It don't matter. He was still. I'm pretty sure Bow Wow was still running through bitches back then, bro.
Bull
He
said
was
his
fucking
first-
grown ass men.
Bull said he was fucking grown ass men. Hey, boss. She smelled a scammer.
He was fucking
Grown ass men.
It was fucking grown ass women.
Listen,
Excuse
he
me.
said that was his first love, so I don't think it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? He started fucking bitches after that, like really in his bag. But this is what he said. He said it was his first love. He was hurt. She probably got some good pussy. Cause Future, Bow Wow was hurt, making songs about her. Oh, out of my system. You got Future throwing shots every 5 minutes. You got this nigga over here waiting for a year.
But all that I'm saying is that they're like highly sought after guys. Like a lot of bitches was on Bow Wow's dick back when he was popular.
Russell, all the white bitches love Russell. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm saying like, but Sierra's not white. I'm just talking about as far as just
why ain't she? She act like it.
She's black. But all of that bitch from Atlanta. Like, but all that I'm trying to say is that
She act like she from Malibu.
I mean, look at her lifestyle. She would fucking this high paid quarterback.
Exactly.
So now, but if he decided to send a bitch back to the hood, then what? So like, but all that I'm trying to say is that all I'm trying to say is that the type of guys that obviously Sierra was once attracted to, Russell Wilson obviously doesn't fit that mold. That's all that I'm trying to say.
Bitches do that shit every day.
But that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Go to the other side.
It ran its course. That's all I'm trying to say. That's what bitches do. They like females go. They now they get to a point where it's those like all the niggas that I'm instantly normally attracted to. It didn't work out with them, so let me try to give something else a try. That's pretty much I think that's what's happening right now with them. Like honestly,
and it worked.
it probably I mean she got what she wanted to get out of the deal, but he playing stepdad though.
So look, is he really, or is that his child?
He's playing stepdad.
So look, Russell
playing
said,
stepdad.
Russell basically was like, you know, because Future was saying he paid $15,000 a month for child support. Russell said it was $2,000 and it wasn't consistent, and they would argue. His wife would argue over it, and you know, his son. He said, my son, you know, he basically, you know, has other kids, other obligations and shit that he's doing. So he's like, he don't even want his wife fussing over no $2,000 because he making too much money. You know, he make that sitting on his ass. You know what I'm saying, doing shit. And you know, every other second.
Right.
So, you know, he like basically like, fuck all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Let him do what he do. I'm gonna take care of my family, my son, my wife, my daughter. And he be getting a lot of slack for it. But I don't understand. He lived with the boy live in the house. When you marry a woman, you're taking on that responsibility. He probably one of those people that can love other people's kids like his own. I don't see what the big deal is, because 9 times out of 10, I would want my daughters to be with a nigga like him and not a nigga like Future. That's just keeping it all the way out.
Well, fuck that. I mean, you know, because we talked about this. Like I said, fuck all that. He's letting Future off the hook. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit like that. Future need.
Nigga, pay that bread to my wife, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Like he letting Future off the hook. Like I'm not doing like now. If he took care of baby Future like he was supposed to, like, and we really don't really know what's going on, but if he did actually take care of him like the way he's supposed to, and you know, he's still well taken care of, but it's the simple fact of the matter that he's picking up the slack from somebody else's seed. Like, that's Future seed. Like, he didn't lay. I told you he didn't lay down. Russell Wilson didn't lay down with Ciara and fuck her and busting her and had baby Future. Future and Ciara had that child. So yeah, he's stepdad, but
Stepdad, hey, do the stepdad.
yeah, it's like it that shit come with a cost though. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
A cost he can afford.
he can, yeah, he did, yeah, without a doubt, he can.
Hey, chill with that little noise over there, nigga. We getting this big money over here. And Future, the nigga that always talking heavy, he can't do shit about it.
Yeah, no, that's real. But I mean, but that's why I said I feel like they both look at each other and see. And see, like, and their insecurities, actually, I feel like it comes out. Like I said, I think Future looks at Russell Wilson and looks at him like Russell's everything he's not as far as a family man in a relationship. And I feel like Russell Wilson looks at Future and look like, damn, he's everything I'm not as far as not being fucking corny. That's how I look at that. Like, honestly, like, he look at him like Future's the man as far as like with these bitches and as far as like his popularity and shit. But
he the man when it comes to every other thing else in life that matters other than
I
pussy.
mean, but they're both good though. I mean, I don't really see what the competition, but to like, and this goes back to what we were talking about. It's all over a bitch, dog. Like, bro. Dog, those two black men would not have any issues if no bitch was in the middle of this, bro. Honestly, right or wrong.
Oh my god,
It's dog. It's all over a shot of pussy. It's all over pussy. That's what it is, dog.
God damn it,
bro. You know we keep it 100 on track, bro.
No sponsors. Don DeMarco.
He said we not gonna get no sponsors. Real shit. Real talk.
Yo, this shit getting a little bit too much. We might have to tone it down,
bro. Real.
It's like, no, man. Look, fuck them sponsors.
Nah, but that's it's some real shit though. Is it not?
Call that man white. It's over a bitch.
It's all over a bitch, dog. It's like, for what? Like, real shit. Like, is it not?
It is a weird combination. I feel like Future just keep making bomb. You're not gonna win this one, bro. Like, this shit dead with. This shit over with. You know what I'm saying?
What who?
I feel like Future really loved her, but he wasn't ready, and he let her go, and she got everything that I'm sure he would love to give her, but wasn't able to. So, you know, he carrying that. And that's why he threw the little shots and the little digs or whatever the case may be. And she heard that, and then now she doing a little nut shit, putting the jersey on the young boy, you know what I mean? To piss him
she
the fuck
trolling.
Off, trolling his shot,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like,
trying to take him to court, you know what I mean? To get, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, it's a nasty ass situation.
It is nasty, and I also feel like, real quick, I feel like Future, I feel like he, out of all of his baby moms, and I'm not saying that none of them aren't successful, because I know a lot. I know it's a few of them that are like entrepreneurs and shit. They got their own shit. But out of all of them, Ciara is the most successful one out of all of them. So I feel like Future can't really, like, those bitches are like only like one stone's throw away from being back in the trap. So,
and that's why he be carrying that.
That's what I'm saying, because Ciara doesn't really need, she don't really need him like that.
It hurt.
It do hurt when a bitch don't need you like that. Like, honestly, I'm gonna give it a buck. Do it not like when you didn't like uplifted the bitch and shit like that, and you actually like, and you was like, yo, this was my bitch. I told her how to suck it. I told her how to suck a dick. I told her how to fluff a brick.
Are you going to do those tricks on that nigga?
That's what I'm saying. And
fuck that
and
nigga,
it's like,
you dirty bitch.
If you told, like, I feel like Future really brought Ciara up to a certain point. Like, her career was kind of like dying, and then she got with him, and they kind of like, they clicked. You know what I mean? They clicked. But Ciara doesn't really need him at this point in her life. So I think that
damn sure don't need him.
She don't need him. So it's and I really don't think that.
And he ended that shit off. Our generations is good. Oh, God.
Who said that, Russell?
He
I mean,
God damn, he ain't with the generational wealth. You
Yeah.
can't fuck with that. Like,
Yeah,
you can't compete with that.
Yeah, it's
just stop.
It's tough, and I'm not trying to advocate for either one. I'm not trying to advocate for Future, or I'm not trying to advocate for Russell Wilson. It is a messy situation.
It's fucking funny as shit to me because this shit been going on for years.
It has.
And
I think it's going to continue though too.
He been quiet.
Russell?
Yeah, and then the niggas just keep asking him questions. They asking these questions, and he signed the contract and just became like Savage Russell.
Right.
That nigga started walking different. I mean,
Right.
You can't tell me like, nigga, if you know you walking at this, if you walk from a 1.2 miles, you done made 2,500. No,
I mean, but
so nigga probably just feeling himself like it's just crazy.
But at the end of the day, does he really get the last laugh? I feel like Future kind of gets the last laugh because
why is that?
I feel that way because I feel like Ciara still holds a piece. I feel like she still holds a piece of Future near and dear to her. And not only that, Russell's raising Future's son. Future ain't raising Russell's son. So
but that's because Russell's the type of dude that wants that. He
does
that. So
but
I don't think that's.
But all that I'm saying is that if him and Ciara breaks up and all that happens, now all that is negated. The fact of the matter that he didn't help raise.
What if they don't?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's always two sides to every quarter. There's always the heads and the tails. So I mean, only time will be able to tell. But I'm just looking at it from the side of if they do break up.
That man waited a year or 2 years for that pussy. He
I'm
ain't
not
going nowhere.
Yo, Ciara at that point. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. At that point, Ciara was ran through, bro. Like I wouldn't have waited. I wouldn't have waited a year for that, bro. Real shit.
Yo,
she let Bow Wow fuck. She let 50 fuck. She let Future. Like these was like not to mention probably all. Who knows? Like I'm pretty sure they wasn't her only bodies. A year for Ciara, bro. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have did
it. I wouldn't have did it either. I'm good.
Would you put it like this? Take the fact of the matter that Ciara is a celebrity. Would you wait a year to fuck a baby mom? That's what she was. Was she not? Honestly, would you? Honestly,
I'm not waiting a year to fuck nobody.
My point exactly. Especially not a baby mom.
Especially not a baby mom. Wait, this nigga. Wait, little Timmy fucking 1 year old. No, little Timmy 2 months. What
Dog, that's what I'm saying. Like,
hold
bro,
on. I ain't no mathematician, but bitch, that means fucking 12 months ago, nigga, you was getting ran down.
That's what I'm saying.
12 months ago.
Like, nigga, he met dog. He met Ciara. He met Ciara when Baby Future was fucking was babbling and was probably still crawling. A year later, once he got the pussy, little Baby Future probably knocking at the door now and the shit while he fucking. It's like, dog, like you waited a whole year until the motherfucker was able to. The little boy was able to walk and shit, and it's like, nigga, for what?
Cause he loved her.
How you gonna love a bitch that you never fucked yet, though? Honestly,
he's getting to know her.
Fuck that, dog.
Personality.
Come on. Fuck that.
It ain't just about. It's about the vibe. It's about the connection.
Nigga, intimacy is a 3-level thing.
But you vibe with somebody mentally.
Listen,
you didn't get no pussy before.
I did, but I wasn't head over heels in love with, and I didn't intentionally wait on the bitch though. I was still fucking other bitches though.
What? Well, we don't know if he was fucking other bitches or not.
But he intentionally waited for her though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do we know that for sure though?
Nigga, you just said he waited the whole year.
Yeah, but what you just said though, you said I wasn't. A nigga can say, yeah, I'm gonna wait for you, baby. The bitch go to sleep at a certain time.
No, like all, but see the thing is that with me, I'm not waiting no year. Like let's say if after a year we're still talking, by the first month if I didn't fuck you, it's like I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and I'm damn sure not gonna wife you after the fact of the matter you made me. I waited the whole year to fuck you. Like once I hit, that's it. I'm keeping it a bean. But That's just it. Like, I'm not waiting. Niggas, you waiting the whole 12 months to fuck?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that was your question too. Why do women make women? Why do women make men wait for sex? They probably make women wait also.
yeah, women make no, because I came across some lesbians and I came across some bisexual women who said that they actually don't make women. This is some real shit. This is no bullshit. I forgot the girl name, and you know that's not important. I'm not going to name drop on here, no way. But she said that. I remember she told me she was bisexual. We was out on a date. We were talking. She was like, "I like girls also." I'm like, "So listen, let me ask you this: which one do you like more?" I'm like, "Do you like men more or do you like women more?" And she was like, "I like men more, but I'll have sex with a woman faster than a man." And I was like, why is that? I forgot what the fuck she told me, but she just was like, I feel more comfortable having sex with a woman before a man. I was like, that makes not the slightest fucking sense to me.
I understand.
Why do you understand that?
Because every these bitches be having rubber dicks. They put them Jones in, they put some bleach on there, whatever, clean that motherfucker off, put a condom on there, do whatever. They good to go. They know for a fact that this dick ain't raw dogging Keisha, Aisha, Moesha, and all them other bitches in the projects and shit. She ain't got nothing to worry about. I mean, and then bitches be knowing other bitches' bodies better than men because that's they fucking bodies. So they good with the tongue, do certain type of shit, and all the bitches let it click.
Yo,
So
I'm gonna tell you this.
like that's probably why.
Listen. No woman will ever be able to replace a man in any aspect, bro.
Absolutely.
Especially when it comes to sex and especially when it comes to just relationships in general. Like anything relationship bound or related.
I'm just telling you what I've heard from women before.
No, I understand. That's a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that. That's a bunch of hot air. I don't... as a man, you shouldn't even want to accept that. Like, you shouldn't be on some shit like, I understand that. No, I don't stand that. Why is it that you'd rather give her the pussy and I can't fuck? Like,
I always see shit from two different standpoints. She said she feel more comfortable.
Oh, fuck that. But
yeah,
fuck the comfortability shit, man. Fuck that. Because like I said, like it and we talked about this on the show so many times, bro. If a female wants to fuck you as a man, she knows that she want to fuck you. Fuck the comfortability. Like, that's it. Like,
and I think it's the same with females. Females, you talking about females actually kiss on other females they don't even know from the rib. And do all
that's
types
what
of
I'm
wild
trying.
shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
And they not labeled gay or nothing like that.
But that's what. But this is what I'm saying. So why is it that they make men go the extra mile, but not the female though?
I just feel like the perception of men and the perception of females. We all know that the perception of females in a general basis is like they're on a pedestal and niggas ain't. Niggas is dirty, niggas is cheaters, whatever. Niggas ain't shit. That's just what it is.
I'm a beast.
And
I'm a dog.
You fit all those categories.
I'm a beast. I'm a dog, but you know that I'm a beast. Who, me?
Yes.
You think I'm a piece of shit?
You're definitely a piece of shit.
No, but I besides that, why do you feel as though, because I got my answer, but why do you feel as though women make men wait to have sex?
I feel like every woman don't make niggas wait. I feel like
the vast majority.
What is wait, like when you say, like, because a wait could be a first date or second date or whatever. In some cases, every nigga had a few one night stands.
I had more than a few.
I'm just saying.
I've
talking
had
about
numerous one night stands, bro.
But I'm saying, like,
on the first date.
Exactly. So it's not every woman. Every woman don't make you wait.
I said the vast majority. So, like, if I go out with 10 females, out of 10 females, I might only fuck maybe like 5 or 6, if that, on the first date.
That's horrible in this day and age. That's crazy. But like I was saying, I feel like
why is that horrible though?
Huh?
Why is that horrible?
I feel like it's the perception. I feel like you know, like I said, women is the double standard. And I feel like, you know, women don't want to be looked at as a hoe as easy because, you know, women want to plan out their future with a nigga. If you fucking them good, if you showing any type of attention, they're gonna say, oh, I thought he was the one. I thought he was the one I was gonna spend the rest of my life with. That's how they walking into the situation. They don't want you looking at them like they're not worth it. Why do women want their man only to be with them? Because they want to feel like they're the only one. They want to feel like they have all of that man. So they don't want you for 1 second to look at them as they're a hoe.
Right.
And that's why they say no. They want to fuck. But they like, no, I got to chill. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they wait. Because they don't want to fuck up their opportunity. You see what I'm saying? For their future.
And that's that's an excellent point because
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
No, round of applause. Round of applause. Standing ovation. Hey. No, but my answer is actually similar to that. Slightly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's similar to that. It's slightly off, but I feel the same exact way to a degree. And the reason why I feel as though that women will make men wait is because, let's say if a female, you know, right? I'm pretty sure most men have probably been down this road before. It could be a neighborhood smut. It could be a smut from wherever, and you know 3 of your homies fucked, and you try to be the fourth one to fuck, but out of all 4 of y'all, only 3 of them fucked, and you didn't fuck, and it's like, so now she might be like, oh, I'm not like that. I'm not that type of girl. This, and that. You know, I want to take shit slow, and you like, bitch. I know in your head you might be like, nigga, all my niggas done ran down on you, so. What females do, right? They'll try to prolong that shit in order to try to like get a man's attention because the thing is they're like you said, they want to fuck, but they don't want to just be known as just the girl that's just fucking everybody. So she has to like
and hold on. I feel like almost probably maybe 60-40. Most of them already went through that whole stage. Most of them already are tired of getting ran down, and they want something more. But
this is what I'm saying. I said this on one of the previous shows. I refuse to let me or any of my other niggas, and I say I refuse to let me or any of my niggas, and I said this I just was saying this in general here on Trap. Don't never let any of these females try to turn over a new leaf on you. Don't I say that all the time? Yeah. So if you a hoe and you didn't fuck like 50, if you didn't fuck 49 guys and you get to your 50th on some fucking Floyd Mayweather shit,
that's 100 nuts by your face.
You said it's a who?
It's just potentially 100 nuts by their face.
Whatever, but I'm just saying, like, if she on body 49 and 50 comes around, it's like I want to be body 50. I don't want to be the one who sits there and just I don't. You understand where I'm coming from? Like,
yeah, I understand.
That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not wrong for feeling that way.
Yeah,
I understand why. But I understand why bitches do that shit. I'm not saying I agree with it, but
right.
I wouldn't. This show wouldn't be what it was if I didn't see shit from the underside.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I get it. That's why I'm saying, like, females will do that shit because they want more than they want attention. They want validation. They want love and companionship. So it's like they don't want to just be known as, oh well, I'm just fucking everybody. So they look at it like, well, I gotta do this with somebody. I gotta try to play hard to get with somebody, or I gotta try to be, you know, angelic with somebody. But meanwhile, that's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, while you taking the bitch out, she fucking somebody else though. She letting other niggas run down on her, or somebody else run down on her. So it's like, no, like I want to fuck too. That's just how I look at that. Am I wrong?
Do you think that everybody always say, you know, oh, it's this generation. But the motherfuckers living in this generation, they don't know what the fuck happened in the last generation.
Right.
They only hearing for little bits of shit. And, you know, your fucking parents is liars. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Right.
So you don't really know. So my thing is like in this generation, what the fuck is being single? Or you like at this point, it's like, you know, we know that's my bitch, or that's my nigga, or you know, we are exclusive. You know, I want to give her that. I love her, but it's like motherfuckers just don't know, you know, how to commit. And my thing is like, bitches is never how you sing. You always, for the most part, they always giving the pussy up to somebody.
Right.
So it's like, when the fuck, like, how do you detach your emotions from that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and it's to the point where bitches are starting to learn how to fuck with no emotion like niggas.
They are. They're becoming savage.
And that's getting spooky. Because
it's not spooky. I fucking love it, dog.
No, I'm just saying.
I love that.
Yeah, but let's just
They're
say,
the best ones, but go ahead.
But let's just say, like, it's to the point where bitches lie better than niggas. Niggas will never know. So it's just like, every dog has his day. Mm-hmm. Every dog gonna settle down. Like, eventually. Like, you might be bachelor right now, but you might meet that bitch that's going to cross the T's, dot the I's. You might think she the one. And next thing you know, you gonna be like the motherfucking stalker nigga that was at the joint for you. Because he thought this bitch was the one and she was a slaughter.
That's what I'm saying. but that in order, this is what I'm saying. In order to prevent that, don't handcuff bitches. Like, niggas handcuff bitches too much. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because niggas is tough. Niggas don't know. Niggas can dish it out, but they don't know how to take it.
I do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like I'm like one of the last of the Mohicans out here. Like, that's why when we be having these conversations, it's like I totally understand where you come from, and then it's like you see it from my view, and then you see it from the other side, which I actually fuck with.
Yeah, because I was a piece of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know.
But it's tough. It's tough because sometimes it seems like I'm talking to a whole fucking cement brick wall or some shit like that. Like, when I be talking to niggas, I'm like, so y'all niggas don't. What part of the game is this? Like, so everybody out here want a fucking girlfriend? Is like, what happened to, like, that's why they made movies like How to Be a Player and a fucking the Mac and shit like that, and you know what I mean, and Superfly back in the day, and all types of different shit that where it came up, where it's like, damn, that nigga was getting the bitches. Like, that's what it's about. Like, honestly. Now, am I opposed to relationships and marriage and shit? No, that's cool, but niggas is out here really looking for that. I don't think that you should, like, as a man, I don't think you should be really looking for relationships and marriage and shit. That should be something that organically happens because you've been rocking out with a female for so fucking long, and now she done proved herself in order for you to, like, really commit to this woman. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's pretty much what goes on with you and your lady. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your lady's been around for so long and been down for you. Niggas will meet a bitch at Barco or fucking fucking what's the other
Copas?
Yeah, Copas, Johnny Blue, Coopers, and be like, I'm about to wife this bitch. No, like you buy that bitch a Long Island and tell that bitch to shut the fuck up and come back home with you. That's it. Like,
that's Kelly Drive work.
Straight like that. Like, from the Rippion. But that's just how I feel about that, though. Like, honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with relationships at all.
Let's get to your second question of the day. Go
ahead.
Why do you think people lie?
Why do I feel like people lie?
Yeah, you personally. Because this is a deep-ass question. For real.
Very
so many
deep.
different reasons why.
I feel like people lie because, and I want to take my time with this.
Go ahead. I'm sparking back up.
Yeah. I feel like people lie because they aren't secure within themselves in order to really reveal the truth. And I feel like a lot of people put other people's feelings and emotions before theirs, to where as though they're more passive. They feel as though they have to, they feel as though so which makes them more passive as far as revealing the truth, and they feel as though that they have to do that in order to protect this person, quote unquote, when I feel as though that makes the situation even worse, because with that lie being told, at some point the truth comes to the light. So, all things isn't new. Nothing's new under the sun. So with that being said, it's like, if the shit hits the fan, and me and you've talked about this plenty of times for so many different reasons, but if the shit hits the fan, and if the person finds out that what you were telling them was a lie, now it makes everything worse, opposed to you actually revealing the truth in the very beginning, which is why I don't be lying to anybody. I just tell them the truth regardless of how the fuck it makes them feel. Because I wasn't placed here to pacify nobody's, to pacify anybody and to kind of try to adjust to somebody's emotions. It's like, I would rather be ridiculed and persecuted for being a truth teller than to be fucking beloved for being a fake and a liar. So, and not only that, I also feel as though it with lies and shit, I feel like people are selfish. Also, when you lie, I feel as though that's really the big motive to it. I feel as though people lie for selfish reasons because they want to protect themselves from the bullshit that they did and don't really want to face the music and really want to look at themselves in the mirror. So they don't want to lose the situation that they probably have, or whatever relationship they have. With me, I'm not afraid to lose no fucking body. I don't give a fuck what relationship we got, because, and it don't mean that I don't care about you. It just means that at the end of the day, I would rather go out on my shield and tell the truth, opposed to me telling you a lie just in order to protect whatever the fuck we got, to where as though later on down the line, if you find out it was a lie, now you really don't trust me. That's just really how I feel about that. That's why I feel as though people lie. I feel as though people lie for selfish reasons, insecurity, and also just the simple fact of the matter that they put other people's emotions before their own feelings and emotions and righteousness. That's really how I feel about that. And what's your intake on that?
Nigga, you said every motherfucker. The fuck?
No, but I want to hear it. But so you agree with my sentiments then?
Yeah, you broke it down on every level. I mean, I think it's definitely. I feel like self-control is
that's heavy.
A battle.
That's heavy. That's
right?
heavy. That's
right?
heavy. Mm.
And temptation is another battle.
Mm. Within itself.
Within itself. I think that things happen in life for those that are seeking things or just experiencing life. You meet someone, you commit to someone, you think this someone is going to be the one, and things happen. Mm-hmm. They weren't necessarily seeking those things or entertaining those things. Some things just presented itself, and people didn't have enough willpower, enough discipline to not indulge in. I sound like T.I., don't I?
Nah. No, but
so people indulge in.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
people indulge in
recreational activities and shit like that, like affairs and shit. Yeah, right, right.
So I think mistakes happen. I think we're all human. I don't think that cheating is a one-sided thing. I feel like things happen with men, things happen with women. I don't think everything's always planned out.
Real quick. To piggyback off of that. Yeah. What is, in your eyes, what is cheating? To me, real quick, I feel like cheating is anything that you wouldn't do in front of your significant other.
I agree.
That's exactly what you feel as though cheating is?
Yeah, it's an emotion. It's entertaining. It's
Okay.
Yeah, that in itself. Entertaining, emotionally texting, whatever, thinking about somebody.
Right.
But I also think I also think to a certain standpoint, if you don't have that discipline, if you don't have that willpower, it's like fucking human nature. Because I feel like I don't think women are any different from men. So I feel like, men are hunters.
Absolutely.
They seek and they hunt, they prey. At this point, I think women hunt and prey as well.
For the wrong reasons, but yeah.
They just do it.
Right.
It's a different thing.
Right.
They move off of emotion, men move off of visual things. But at the end of the day, cheating is cheating,
right.
and hunting is hunting.
Right.
I had a woman to ask me, you want to talk to you, to stand there, blah blah blah. No, I'm taking them good. Okay. Are you gonna meet me for what you need? Oh, I have my husband come down. Huh? You know what I'm saying? It's like, a husband? You see what I'm saying? So it's like something that was so prestigious like that paper and being married, like that's not stopping bitches from cheating on their husband.
Right.
Because
it never did.
They're seeking.
Obviously. Yeah.
They're hunting like men. So, I think that it's just
this goes back. This is what I'm saying. This is what makes this shit so. This is what makes trap so dope, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is that it goes back and reverts back to my original point. I feel like Sierra is in that position right now. I feel like Future is the guy that turns Sierra on. Russell Wilson is the person that ultimately all these females claim that they want, is the guy who provides stability, the guy who protects,
Future did the same shit though.
Yeah, but
he just don't want to.
But that's the thing. He didn't provide stability. Stability is not just monetarily wise. Stability is like trust, faithfulness, just being just being rock solid for that woman. And I feel like that's what's happening right now in Russell Wilson's and Sierra's marriage. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's why so many women cheat, because they might have stability with a guy. He provides stability, he protects, he provides, but ultimately a lot of females get with guys who provide that, but they might not be sexually attracted to.
Right. But
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but that's why they do what they do. Like, but let me get back to my original point.
Go ahead, yeah. I just wanted to clear the air on that and talk about that.
I think that things happen in people's lives by nature. I feel like if you're not disciplined, if you don't have that willpower, then you're subject to possibly cheat. You see what I'm saying? And I just feel as though
I think the longer a couple stays together, the more possible cheating will happen.
Yeah, because every relationship is job patches. It ain't
right.
You go the first year, you fucking somebody. I mean, everything's lit. You know what I'm saying? The sex is great, and then you get to a dry patch. What do you do in that dry patch?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? What do you do when work is stressing them out? They're not as fun. They're not as fun anymore. You see what I'm saying?
That's why it's a lot of sexless marriages and relationships right now too.
And statistics say people have less sex, after marriage or after a baby.
That's fucking ridiculous. I'm going to be fucking like crazy if I had a wife.
But at the same time, I think the fact of the matter is, you do so much fucking and it's so much of a thrill. I don't think you'll ever enjoy it that long with one particular person without itching.
Damn, dog. He said,
no, I don't see it.
Said I do so much fucking, like, yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see you just being satisfied, because you'll fuck a bitch and it'd be, oh, that pussy was amazing. Oh, you slap with such? No, I ain't touched that bitch in a month. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
And it's because like the next one is gonna be Like I said,
I know
if
it's
your
a buzz.
wife,
I know
if
it's
your
a
wife
buzz.
pussy amazing,
It's
the
a buzz
first
every 15 minutes.
If your wife pussy amazing the first 4 years and then you get bored with it, then what? You gonna say what? You gonna be so used to not fucking her and then fucking somebody else?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. And no, that's an amazing point. That's a good point. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, bro, like I have a plan. I want to be in an open relationship, not a monogamous one, an open one.
Yeah, so you don't care about your wife getting ran down.
No, because I can't be hypocritical. Because if I want to fuck other females, I can't be hypocritical and be like, you need to just stay your ass hair on lock. Like,
So let me ask you this question: would you eat your wife pussy?
no.
You know you obligated to do that. That's your wife, right?
I ain't obligated to do a motherfucking
Yes,
thing.
you are, nigga. That's your wife.
If she can get her pussy ate by whomever. Listen.
Fam, you gonna kiss your wife? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Get out of this one. You gonna kiss your wife? You not gonna kiss your wife, nigga?
Next question.
No, we still this question. You gonna kiss your wife, right?
Next question.
You not gonna answer my question though? Really?
Next question.
Look, I answer it for you. Yeah, you gonna kiss your fucking wife and she gonna be kissing another man's dick. You gonna be able to live with that?
Next question.
Open marriage, why ass nigga? You never getting married, bro. Fuck out of here. Next question.
Oh shit. Yo, you threw me under the bus, Pop. He said I ain't never getting married. Nah, listen.
Bro, you're not gonna be able to take that. You don't care now because these bitches don't matter. Yo, y'all motherfuckers might have kids. You gotta deal with certain shit, and you like, yo, where the fuck you at? We gotta go to such and such for our kid. And she fucking late, looking like she just got ran down on.
No,
you be mad as shit.
no,
Like,
but see, the thing is that I would have that conversation with her and be like, say if we're like living together, obviously, but I would have a conversation with her to where it's like, yo, you know, you have to prioritize home first. Like, whatever you do out there is your business, like, you know, outside of here. But if we have an affair to go to or something, an event or something, you know, and it's something that, you know, that has to benefit the household, that could wait. I don't give a fuck if you tell him, like, you know, like, I'll be there later or something like that. But, you know, as far as...
But do you see yourself abiding by that same type ordeal? When you out here having it, your young bitch saying, yo, we out. Chisiano. We in Miami.
Yeah, honestly, because I'm responsible enough. It's not that deep. Like, I'm never going to put pussy over home first,
now,
though.
do you think she wouldn't fuck that up? You think she wouldn't fuck
My
that
wife?
up? Yeah.
No, especially if we had a prior, you know, dialogue about this already.
Okay, can you answer my question?
So.
Can you answer my
As far
question
as
since
what?
you're talking now? Can you answer my question since
What?
you're talking? Can you are you gonna kiss your wife?
Next question. But I'm on my Russell Westbrook shit tonight. Come on, I'm with it. I'm lit. Come on. I'm turned. But
Nigga,
no, but
you kissing your wife, dog.
listen,
And she gonna be sucking somebody's dick.
I don't know.
Trying to busting her mouth and everything.
But I mean, me and you talked about this before too. Like,
It's different.
it's not different. So many girls done had dicks in their mouths before. Like,
This is your wife.
what does it matter? Like, if you kissing a girl who let a nigga nut in her mouth a few months ago, and then a few months later she with you and you kissing her, does that still negate the fact of the matter that she had somebody busting her mouth already?
You see her every day though. You live with her. She gonna come in the house with cum breath and brush her teeth.
I think I would have a way more respectful woman than that though. Like, I would have that conversation with her. It's like, yo, whatever you do, you know, you do outside of here. Like, if you fucking around, it's like, you know, we got that established. But it's just like, just don't bring the nut shit to the crib. You know what I mean? Like, don't, whatever if you got ran down on, you got ran down on. Like, that's whatever. I'm just saying that had to be something I'm built for. So you wouldn't be able to ever see yourself doing it.
Hell no.
That's because you want a monogamous relationship.
I'm no nigga running down my bitch. Fuck that. That's my bitch, my pussy. No.
Right. So you going? So that's what I'm saying. So you just going had to be with that girl for the rest of your life then.
Hey man, that's the trick. You young niggas out there, I'm telling you, you gotta learn how to keep the spark in your shit. And once you figure that out, you know, I'm 29. I'll be 30. I'm in my motherfucking prime. So
right.
Once you figure that out, once you get those young boy phases, your relationship keep growing, you be all right. Just stay 10 toes down, young nigga. And you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, to make somebody your wife, it gotta be an extra feeling there.
I agree.
These other bitches just don't give you. You that's your soulmate person that you trust. You wholeheartedly that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. And
another thing is the only difference between men and women is men are more visual. So you be fucking the bitches because it's more visual. You know, you do your thing. Mm-hmm. She might be falling in love with this nigga. Like, she might be fucking up the joint account for this nigga. Because these bitches, they getting their emotion when they getting ran down on. That's the shit. That's the shit you gotta worry about.
Nah, you right.
If y'all both shaking and moving, you only doing shit for the kids. It's like that shit gonna start. It's gonna start depreciating.
No. But this goes back to what I was saying though. I'm not afraid to lose any fucking female. Like,
so what the fuck you talking about? You never gonna get married? You're not getting married.
No, listen. No, listen. Check this out. No, what I'm saying is that. And that's like a 75-80% true statement.
95%.
That's fair. But
99.
No, but that might be fair too. But
me personally, I think 100%.
Nah, because shit is
There's certain shit in this world. You pay your taxes, take care of your death.
And Chisiano
not
getting
fucking married.
Yo, no, but listen though, Pop. Listen, I can't say that I don't know what the future holds, honestly, because if the correct woman comes along, bro, so be it. You know what I mean? Like, it might happen, and it goes back to what I was saying. If she's down for me for so long, listen.
Okay.
If she down for me for so long. And she actually earns her position in my life, I actually might want to, do the holy matrimony thing.
All right, I'm asking this one question to wrap this podcast up.
Yes.
Why do you fuck so many bitches?
Next question.
Yo, come on, there's nut shit. Why do you feel as though you have to fuck so many bitches? Is it a trophy thing to you? It's a sport? You think it's a game, man? Like, what is it?
Well, for one, I'm not. I don't have any children, obviously, so I don't have any obligations for anybody. I don't have any obligations with anyone. When I say it like that, like, it's like, a lot of people will have children with a person, and they feel like, oh, I'll make it work with this person, being as though that we have a child together and, there is some history. It's none of that for me. That's for one. And just two, different women offer different things. You understand what I'm trying to say? So one woman might actually be good in bed. Another woman might be mediocre or above par, above average.
So you like options?
I love options, but
do you think you'll ever stop loving options?
No.
That's why you'll never be married.
I can't say that though, because I might meet a female that's wrapped all in one.
You do it for the thrill, which means
it's not game. For the thrill. Like,
no, it's a game. So when bitches say they don't be like on this type time, no, I'm not. I don't like fucking on the first, second date. Your objective is not to get these bitches naked by the second date, is it not?
No later than the second date.
Your objective is to fuck at the end of the night and have her naked.
I think that should be every man's fucking objective. Yes. Honestly, though.
Okay, then. So that's basically making her go against what she just said.
As far as what?
saying that she don't like fucking on the first, second date. And
Well, I feel as though that's bullshit. I feel like every woman done had a one night stand.
But that's your objective. Getting her to submit to you at the end of the night. That's your objective.
It's getting a pussy.
Okay then.
That's my objective. It don't necessarily have to be by the end of the night. I would rather have sex faster than sooner than later though. Honestly.
I think that you will get bored with the one woman that is very extra submissive to you. I feel like your thrill of getting different bitches and getting different options is no way in hell that you'll ever be married.
Am I on a fucking therapist couch right now?
Might as well be.
I think you've always wanted to ask me this shit.
These were your questions.
No. But I'm talking about this. The question was why do people lie, and then why do women make men wait for sex? But I love this shit though, because we're always 100% candid on here on Trap. But
I just want to know, because it's niggas out there that's listening that's just like you. You know what I'm saying? And there's niggas out
and I want
to
give them the biggest fucking shout out.
and it's,
Keep play on player. Play on
and
player.
Niggas out there married our age.
A pimp pod.
And there's niggas out there that's married and niggas cuff daddy like me. So it's just like, we'll ask these questions just like you want to ask me.
Yeah.
You got some relationship questions to ask me?
I'm not opposed to it at all. And that's why that's why our show is so the dynamic that we have is dope, because you see shit from a standpoint of view of a family man, and I see shit from a standpoint of view of a savage. That's it. So
savage niggas become family men too.
They do. It's only but so long I think that you can suppress your savagery though. Right. So but I'm just saying, nevertheless though, yeah, I think for me, I'm attracted to my woman. You niggas gotta stop not dating a woman when they get them. Niggas quick to act like. I agree.
Niggas quick to act like, oh, I got her. All right. Yeah, I'm going with the fellas every night. Yeah. Play this 2K.
Yeah,
this
right.
2K off. I'm going to jerk off if I give you some pussy.
Craig and them said, right. Remember that Martin shit?
Niggas be beating their dick more than they be fucking their girls in their relationship.
I agree. You should never stop dating a woman. I totally agree with that. Ever. I don't think you should ever stop dating a woman, but I just feel like not only just men, I feel like women get bored faster than men, honestly. I feel like women are always looking to upgrade. I lie to you not. I really feel that way.
I feel like a lot of women try to build a nigga. Oh, he giving me attention because all the drug dealers that I gave pussy to ain't give me no attention.
Right.
So I'm gonna build this nigga up, and then when they build him up, he gets some money. See you later, bitch.
Right. It happens like that.
You got a lot of building nigga hoes out there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I can't really, it's like 50-50. I see it so much.
No, I agree with that.
Bitch, it's a booby trap right there.
Right.
Oh, it is? Oh shit, I'm in a booby trap.
They think that shit cute. Right. Yeah. And that's that's an excellent point. And I really feel like too many women. I was actually having this conversation yesterday. I feel like women really try to take on a task of too much of trying to build men up. I'm never building up no fucking female. I'm just not doing that.
Huh?
I'm not building her up.
Can't uplift your queen?
No. Like not in the you talking about from the rip? No. Now if she becomes that, then yeah, I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about a slaughter.
I'm talking about, but you can't skip the preliminary stages first, though. That's what I'm saying. I strictly when I talk about relationship shit or not even relationship shit, just like dating shit. And when it comes to two people coming together, I'm always stuck in the preliminary stages, because unless you just that desperate and as soon as you meet somebody, you just want to instantly jump into a relationship.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the preliminary stages.
I know what you mean.
yeah, when y'all first dating and shit, you gotta come to me with your shit together, like slightly. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I just don't want to build up a female, and I feel as though a female shouldn't have to build up a man neither. Like,
what is a man?
That's a good question. I feel like that's subjective.
Very.
I feel like only men can determine and dictate what a man is. I feel as though too many men listen to and look towards a female to determine their worth and value as a man. So it's like, just like we can't tell a woman how to be a woman or what a woman is, I don't feel as though a woman can tell a man what a man is or should be. So I think that needs to get eradicated and like deleted. So I just wanted to say that.
I agree with that, but I also feel as though men out here acting like bitch ass niggas, and because of their behavior, I don't know if it's the shit they pumping in that fried chicken that they love so much, with all them extra hormones and shit like that. But when niggas be acting pussy, I feel like they're the reasons why, and the women already making, if not more, just as much money as them. They're the reason why they're looked upon as pussy ass niggas, and I don't feel like them type of niggas. The niggas that don't want to grind, want to live off welfare, the stamps and the cash, them niggas ain't men to me.
Why is it cool for a woman to do that though?
I just feel as though I don't think it's I never thought it was a cool thing.
Why is it more acceptable? I'll say that.
Because that is for as long as you can remember, that whole shit was created for women. Women couldn't even qualify for that shit if a man was in the crib. See what I'm saying? It was always about getting a black man out the way and, get a little women this little bit of, giving us a little government cheese, giving them, a little love shit, let them raise their kids or whatever the case may be, without their dad, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll see how good they are. We'll make as much money as off of them when they go to jail because they ain't had no positive influences in their life, shit like that. This was the beginning of the time. So I don't even think it's a thing where motherfucking generations been surviving off of that shit, regardless, even with dads in the family as well. So, like I said, to me, I feel like a man is basically how you carry yourself. It's definitely a subjective thing, but my personal thing is how you carry yourself. How you handle situations, how you are under pressure. How hard you go for your loved ones or your family members, et cetera, et cetera. If you out here just wanting handouts, if you out here just want to be existing or want to start problems or start fires because you insecure of your position in life because you not putting your best foot forward, you're not a man to me. You a little ass boy. You're a bitch. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I don't think just because you got a dick you're a man. That's not how I rock.
I also feel like and that's it was a lot of valid points in that, bro. Honestly, on a serious note, and I also feel like you being a man also, or a man being a man goes also as far as your opportunities
hold
and your chances.
Hold on. What is the difference between a man and an alpha male? Because when you resort to us, when we talk about us, we don't call each other man.
Right.
We say alpha or alpha male.
Right.
Is there a difference between an alpha male and a man?
There is. Alpha males are, I think, everything actually that you just described to a T, honestly. A man is, at the end of the day, you're still going to be a man, even, gender-wise and shit. Like, it's like you still have to be a man. That, for one, that word gets, like, blown up and emphasized a lot. But it has so many different meanings to it. But I feel like I said, everything that you said and you highlighted is exactly really what an alpha male is. A guy that handles his business, puts himself first. I know I put myself first all the fucking time. I think alpha males put themselves first and then it's like because it's self-preservation.
Not all the time. I feel like I'm an alpha male, but I don't always put myself first.
You should, but honestly, even with the family, I feel like you're the king. Period. Like it should be about you first and everything else last. And it's not even so much even being selfish. It's just that you make the fucking ship go. You understand? As a man, like you just were saying, especially as an alpha male, you make that shit go. So I'm first. Self-preservation. Fuck that. I'm king.
Well, my union is more so, and this is just to educate the niggas that are actually in relationships.
Right.
It's I put her first, she put me first. It's reciprocated, and that's how we operate. It's like breaking a fall. You're not thinking about breaking a fall. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We going through some legal shit. If I fall short, you right there. If I fall short or she falls short, I'm right there. You know, if I'm up, you up. If you down, I'm down. Et cetera, et cetera. Like it's like. I take the lead in some things. She take the lead on. We both support each other equally, and that's what works for my union.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
My thing is like, if you're going to do it, do it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when shit about to hit the fan, I already know what it is, and I'm on board, and I know for a fact that she'd be frontline with me, regardless if I had the final say so or not.
Okay,
she with me. That's what it is.
Okay,
if you're gonna be that, young niggas, be that. If niggas come for you or yours, nigga, be that. Don't be bitching.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to call your man. Certain shit you gotta stand the fuck up on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the fucking rent is due, and you know what I'm saying, she don't got whatever case may be. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're alpha male. This your house too, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter. If you waiting on a check and depending on her, nigga, you're not no alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
If you gonna be that. Don't be in between. Period. Most niggas be in between, and then other niggas is mad submissive, and then you have the males to your point. Cause even though he's gay, he's still a man. It's niggas, gay niggas that'll beat you the fuck up.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
And he still has to go out and do manly duties regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know, I just feel like people need to just be true to themselves for whatever it is. Whether if you're in a relationship or not, bachelor or not, you know what I mean? Be you.
And you know what? To your point, everything you said was like so selfless. That's the reason, to answer your question, honestly, that's why I won't say ever, but at this point, and I can't really see in the future, excuse me. Honestly, I'm too fucking selfish to be in a relationship, bro. Like, in order to be in a relationship, you have to be like selfless to a huge degree.
Here's the thing. That's a good point. But when you get to a certain point, year after year after year after year, if you're not growing closer, if you're not learning more things about this person, you know, you just might as well just dead it. You know
Right.
But year after year after year, as you grow, you become one. So, you know, me being selfish, she and I are one. It's like what she go through, I go through it with her. What I go through, she go through with her. Putting her first is putting myself first. Because we are one. That's you get to a point in your relationship where
that's kind of like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Kind of like
saying?
That, like a
I can't really describe it.
I totally understand exactly what you're coming from.
It's a feeling.
Right.
You don't just say, you know, oh, well, you know, she's going to do whatever, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying?
I totally agree, but that's what I'm saying. I'm too selfish to be on some shit like that. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I know what you mean.
Honestly, I'm being 100% like brutally honest and candid.
Sure.
Like,
that's why I said you never get married.
Right, like that's what. that's why I was like, that's why I just kept it a bean. Like I'm honestly too selfish to really give a fuck. Like honestly, like it's about me, bro. Honestly, like I put myself first. Not to the point to where as though I destroy friendships and relationships with people, possibly, but it's really to the point like when it makes sense, I'm not ever going to just be on some real selfish shit and just be like, oh, it's all about me. Nah, it's not that. But when it comes to like relationships, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm selfish as fuck. Like, honestly. Like, it's about me. It's about what the fuck I want first. So, which is why I be wanting to fuck on the first date or no longer than the second date. Because if I wasn't that selfish bastard that I am, I would be like, you know what? She's right. I'll wait. I should get to know this girl. Man, fuck that. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get my dick wet. Like, that's just how it is. Like, that's some selfish shit. But I own that, though. Honestly. Like, honestly. So, but I honestly, but that's why I love, like I said, that's why I love this show. That's why I love Trap, bro, because you give me a different perspective on a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
And we listen and we learn and we figure out different things, whether it's if it's something that we can apply or help somebody else.
Exactly.
Do that. And I think we try to bring that same, energy here.
Right or wrong though. Like, yeah, like regardless if it's right or wrong, regardless if you think we're right or if we're wrong, or if I think you're right or you think I'm wrong, whatever the case is, like, it's just honest fucking opinions. Like from the heart, like everything we say is like is honest. And
it's from I'm 5 years, and my thing, you've been bachelor for
a long time.
So it's like we have understanding of where we are in our positions and comfortable and don't mind being vulnerable to our listeners.
Very vulnerable. Very right.
Yeah. So that's Trap, y'all.
That's Trap.